More ways to savor the seasonal flavors of summer.
One of my favorite restaurants, new to me, is called Jefferson, and it's in the West Village of New York City. The chef and owner is Simpson Wong, and he's a native of Malaysia with Chinese ancestry, right?
Yes.
Right. Well, I love Jefferson.
Thank you.
And we had a great party there just recently.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it was delicious, and I like the design of the restaurant because it's very simple and sensible and beautiful architecture.
Thank you.
So Simpson's making something that is, I haven't tasted yet, and I'm really excited. It is really a vegetable cake with a little bit of fruit in it.
Yeah, I call it cake because it looks like a cake when it comes out.
And so I'm helping Simpson slice the vegetables. Yellow squash, green squash. Yeah, this is a beautiful yellow squash. So just long pieces.
I like this a quarter inch. I want them to be all pretty much the same thickness so that they cook evenly.
So you're going to then roast these to soften them, right?
Yes. I have to drizzle it with some olive oil and salt and pepper.
Lovely. So a little bit of olive oil.
Yes, please.
And what temperature oven?
It's 375 for about 10 minutes each side.
Okay. Oh, each side 10 minutes. And then wait till you see how it's layered. Combination of eggplant, pepper, squash, mango, tomato, and tomato aspic, and basil.
Yes.
Now, we only have olive oil on one side. When we churn them, do we put more olive oil on or not?
We drizzle a little bit on.
Okay, great. So this can go into
10 minutes.
Oven.
Oh, thank you.
Great. So 10 minutes and then 10 minutes.
Yes.
Now here are all the roasted vegetables, which look so beautiful. But the tomatoes are not roasted.
No, the tomatoes and the mangoes are not, and the basil are not roasted either.
Okay. And you are going to create a tomato water. Now this is interesting. What did you do to the tomatoes?
Oh, I just simply puree them and then put a teaspoon of salt in it.
So how many tomatoes?
That 8 Roma tomatoes.
Okay. So you pureed them in the food processor?
Food processor and put a little bit of salt in it to sweat it.
And so that's the water?
Yes.
And so does that go in here too?
We have already some done here.
Oh, you have it done?
Yeah, to heat it up. And then all I have to do right now is just to put some gelatin. The gelatin is to hold the cake together. I have to squeeze this out now.
Okay, so there's 5 sheets of gelatin.
5 sheets of gelatin, that for a cup of tomato water.
Now, if you haven't seen gelatin sheets, you can get that at baking supply stores, gourmet shops.
Gourmet shops especially.
Oh, it melted immediately. Just completely melted. Great. Okay.
So, just let it cool a little bit. We don't have to completely chill it. Yes. So, to do the cake, I like to use eggplant first.
This pan's important, spring form, so that the bottom comes out.
Right. Okay, I like to layer it with eggplant first, the first layer.
Because it's stronger? Or?
It's stronger, and also try to make the eggplant, cut the eggplant as big slices as possible.
So I love the idea of all of this, because it's so many tasty things all in one place.
And they're very healthy too.
Yes. So now red peppers. And I see that you slice the tomatoes down this way. Yes.
The reason why is just so that by putting it this way, then I can tell that this is one piece, one slice of cake.
The width of one tomato is one piece.
So we put the zucchini. This is yellow squash.
So I can help it see. So you like to see the skin?
Yes. Okay. The color of the skin.
Beautiful.
Yes, it's beautiful. It smells really good too.
Yes. Okay, then what?
The tomatoes.
So red tomatoes, yellow tomatoes. If you had green tomatoes, would you be using green tomatoes?
I would be using green tomatoes also, and pepper tomatoes.
Okay, they'll be coming soon. They're not quite ready yet in the marketplace.
So I'm putting it around the circles right here so that when I pop the cake out, I can see the colorful stripes.
Very nice.
Okay. And then
next layer
next layer is basil. These are Thai basils that which I'm going to just sprinkle on it.
Okay, it's so fragrant, isn't it?
Yes, it smells really good. The next layer I'm going to put is green zucchini also. And then
mango.
The mango.
Okay. Well, what made you put mango? Is that just because it's typical of Southeast Asia?
It is, and also because I like it. It's just sweet, and then since the tomato has a little acid in it, and this is so sweet, and then I think it goes really well.
It's a wonderful combination.
Yes, that's beautiful. So now what we do, the last step is to put the basil leaf on top of it, of the tomatoes.
The point in?
Then pointing in.
This is so beautiful.
Thank you, Martha.
Now that's an unusual cake.
It's vegetable cake instead of the chocolate cake. So the last step that we have to do is to pour the tomatoes water in it. Here we have a cup of it.
And so the gelatin in the tomato water keeps this whole thing together.
Yes, it actually acts like a glue to hold the whole things together.
Yeah.
And the tomato water is so pure and intense that it adds a different dimension to the cake. Here we have this cake.
So that goes into the
cooler for an hour.
And here's one that's already chilled.
All I have to do is just pop it out from the pan here.
And that's not a springform pan.
Yes.
You have a different kind. Oh, how gorgeous. Oh,
Thank you.
isn't that just spectacular? Oh, how lovely. Well, it's the most colorful layer cake I ever saw.
I'll cut it as though...
Yes, do it as you would do in the restaurant. So that when all our audience comes to Jefferson, they'll know what to expect.
To serve this, I like to put some goat cheese on top. And we just drizzle a little bit of olive oil. And some very, very good balsamic vinegar.
Oh, good. Aged balsamic?
Yes.
So it's like a cake salad, vegetable, first course.
Yes.
And it is utterly beautiful and really good for you. It's
Thank you.
colorful, too. What a beautiful cake. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.